Welcome back to Cinema Decode, where we are about to embark on an exciting journey into the heartwarming world of 2020 movie The Calm Beyond. One regular day in Hong Kong, suddenly the biggest tsunami ever hits the city. Water floods streets and fills buildings fast. People panic and run, trying to find safety, but the water is too quick. Only those who reach high floors survive. Most of Hong Kong's people are lost in just a few hours. 5 years later, Asha still has scary dreams about that day, but every morning she hides her fear and keeps going. She lives in a damaged, tall building, using trash to hide her stuff from possible enemies. For years, she's been collecting anything useful for water and has made hiding spots all over her apartment, like a hole under the couch cushions. Each morning, she goes to the roof to get clean water from her secret stash, carefully hidden. After having some tea, she listens to the radio but prefers music over the recorded message about a government shelter with supplies. She's careful to use headphones to avoid making extra noise. Then she uses a towel to collect morning dew, adding it to her stash of water bottles. She measures all the bottles to keep track of how much clean water she has left. She worries because it hasn't rained in a while. After finishing her tasks, she eats instant noodles, reminiscing about the fancy restaurants where she used to dine with friends. Then, Asha uses binoculars to look around. Only the tops of buildings can be seen above the water. Sometimes they collapse. She checks on the few neighbors who are still around. Suddenly, she spots a box floating. She hurries to another window where she set up a makeshift harpoon-like tool for scavenging. With one shot, she grabs the box, but as she pulls, something in the water pulls it back, hurting her arm. Ignoring the pain, she keeps pulling until the mysterious force lets go, causing her to fall back. She retrieves the box, finding mostly trash but also a bottle of alcohol. As Asha heads back to the roof, she stops, looking upset at the door down the hall. On the roof, she uses alcohol to clean her wound, then wraps it up and tries to ignore the pain by drinking. In the evening, she hears screams and sees 2 boats of violent scavengers attacking her neighbors. A man on another roof seems to notice her building, so Asha hides briefly before peeking out again. The boats head towards her place, so she rushes downstairs, hides her things, covers her mattress, and even throws dirt in the hallway to make it look lived in. She hides behind a fake wall in a closet, staying silent as the scavengers search for food, even checking the closet. Luckily, they don't find anything, but Asha jumps when she hears a gunshot. A boy made a mistake, thinking he saw something moving. After they leave, Asha cries in relief, trying to calm herself with a good memory. Before the tragedy, she had bonded with her half-sister, taking her out for a meal. The next day, Asha finds another box. Among the junk inside, she's happy to find a jar of honey. But her joy fades when she sees a body floating in the water. Later, while Asha is busy, someone sneaks in and starts taking things from her secret spots. Asha thinks she hears something but can't see anything, so she ignores it for now. When she gets ready for bed, she hears another noise and investigates with her flashlight, but finds nothing again. Then she washes her face, leaving the soap out to catch the intruder. It turns out to be a little girl. Asha grabs her shoulder to confront her, but the child kicks her and runs away, taking some of Asha's things, including her makeshift lamp. As the girl heads down the corridor, she hears Asha coming and leaves again. That night, Asha dreams of shopping for her sister's birthday clothes and telling her best friend about wanting to leave her parents' house. When Asha wakes up, she sees some of her food is missing. She follows the empty wrappers on the floor and finds the girl sleeping with the lantern. Asha doesn't want to disturb her, so she starts cooking instead. When the girl wakes up, she searches for more hidden spots. She finds an envelope with pictures of Asha and her sister in a fake outlet and gets caught. The child runs away, and Asha quickly puts the pictures back, not noticing one falls. Then she makes more noodles and brings them to the girl, remembering her sister's birthday dinner. At the dinner, their parents gave Asha the family necklace, making her upset because she thought she should have gotten it as the first child. They argued, and Asha left. Now, Asha wears that necklace. The girl ignores the food at first, but eats it all later. Then she sees Asha left a mattress for her. She doesn't use it, but the next morning, she returns everything she stole to Asha. For lunch, Asha makes 2 portions of noodles again, leaving one for the girl before heading to the roof to eat. The girl soon joins her, copying everything she does, and they laugh and bond, reminding Asha of her old happiness. In the evening, the girl finally accepts the other mattress and sleeps next to Asha. She starts crying, trying to hide it, but Asha tells her it's okay to be scared and cry. The girl, named Hey Hey, misses her family but believes she'll find her mom because she's building a boat. After another night of nightmares, Asha takes Hey Hey with her to the roof for their routine. Hey Hey plays with the door and accidentally removes the tape Asha used to lock it. When the door closes, they can't open it from outside. Asha is upset, but Hey Hey shows she can pick locks and opens it again. Later, Asha realizes her necklace is missing while preparing a meal. She hears noises and sees scavengers are back, so she asks Hey Hey to stay quiet until they leave. Later, as Asha helps Hey Hey get clean, the girl suggests they leave together, but Asha declines. She says this is her home and there's nothing outside anyway. Asha then asks Hey Hey about her missing necklace, but Hey Hey denies taking it and runs off to another apartment, feeling offended. In the evening, Asha eats dinner alone and notices water missing. She finds Hey Hey used it to wash. This triggers a memory of a typhoon coming to neighboring countries and an argument with her mother about marriage. marriage. Asha has worse nightmares, seeing bodies in the water. When she wakes up, Asha briefly mistakes Hei Hei for her sister. She teaches Hei Hei about the building's electricity, but Hei Hei asks about the door at the end of the corridor. Asha tells her to ignore it because it smells bad and opening it will spread the smell. Another memory shows Asha watching news about Singapore's destruction by floods. Her mother planned a family meeting, but Asha refused, feeling trapped. In the present, Hei Hei hears the shelter message on the radio and wants to go. Asha refuses, saying it's too dangerous. They argue, and Hei Hei calls Asha angry and bitter before leaving the room. Following Hei Hei into another room, Asha finds her building a raft with trash and holding a flare gun. Asha takes it away and confesses she once tried to leave, but had to come back because outside was too horrible. After reconciling, Asha remembers her sister pleading for her not to leave after their fight with their parents. Asha promised they would still hang out. The next morning, it rains, so they rush to gather water on the roof. While working, Hei Hei finds Asha's fallen necklace. Asha discovers a forgotten photo and is overwhelmed with memories, but Hei Hei comforts her. Asha is surprised to find her necklace under her pillow that night, broken. Feeling guilty, Asha works non-stop to build a raft the next morning. Hei Hei is excited, and Asha remembers the argument night again. Suddenly, a tsunami hits, causing panic in the streets. In the present, Asha decides to give Hei Hei her necklace. Later, they gather supplies to prepare the raft. Hei Hei accidentally disconnects the radio headphones and the music echoes loudly. They panic, hiding their belongings as scavengers approach. Asha pushes Hei Hei into a hiding spot behind a fake wall, hiding herself in a stinky room. The scavengers violently search, destroying everything, including the raft. A guy enters the stinky room and gags at the smell, but he keeps going and finds Asha's parents' bodies under old sheets, making him sick. At the same time, Asha throws out 2 bodies while remembering the tragic night. The wave was destroying everything, killing many people every second. In the present, scavengers take all the food and look at Asha's pictures. They find the closet and discover Hei Hei. Asha, hiding in the stinky room, has a flashback to when her sister was trampled while they tried to escape. Asha wakes up tied up and one scavenger tries to hurt her, but the leader stops him. Hei Hei and the supplies are taken to the scavenger's boat. Asha is dragged out too, realizing she can't repeat past mistakes. She fights back, using a broken CD to attack a man who tries to drown her. She grabs a flare gun from her pocket and shoots him. Other scavengers return, but Asha hides. As they split up to search, she traps and kills one with a rope and a guitar. Asha takes the scavenger's knife and runs to another room to turn on the radio. Another scavenger follows the noise and Asha surprises him, stabbing him with the knife. They fight, and he tries to choke her on a mattress, but she stabs him until he's dead. Then, the female scavenger hears a noise and finds a can with fire inside. Asha throws oil on her and sets her on fire before blocking her in another room to burn slowly. The leader hears her screams and moves towards her. When he takes the stairs, Asha jumps on him, stabbing him. They fight, and he hits her, but she grabs a light tube and beats him to death with it. The boy shows up and opens fire, so Asha runs to the roof. She traps him there by removing the tape from the door and closing it behind him. He begs for help, but when he starts shooting, Asha leaves. There's only one scavenger left on the boat watching Hei. Asha tries to use her harpoon-like device but misses, and it falls in the water. Hei pushes the man off the boat, but he grabs her and they both fall. Asha jumps in to save them. The man resurfaces nearby, but is eaten by a sea creature. Asha and Hei resurface safely and swim to the boat. They set off, knowing the stolen supplies will help them reach the shelter. That night, Asha finally sleeps without nightmares. That was all from the video. I hope you liked it. Be sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell icon to stay updated on our latest releases.